Here is my updated curly hair routine for Defined Frizz-Free curls. This routine has literally changed my life. So the first step is starting off with Sacred Hair Drops. I've seen a lot of promising reviews on this, and I love that it's not oily. It's supposed to be #1 for hair growth. We'll circle back in a couple months. Then I follow up with the K18 oil. I add it to sectioned hair as a pre-poo. And then this step I usually do the day before I wash my hair. Detangling with a hair steamer is a game changer. It helps so much when it comes to breakage. It also helps with keeping my hair soft and moisturized and getting that product into my hair cuticle. I like to do a twist out in each section just to ensure that the product is really locked in there. And I know you've probably seen people using clothing steamers in their hair, but you're asking for a 3rd-degree burn. Why would you torture yourself when they literally make hair steamers specifically designed to be near your scalp? RIP to the Q Redo. That used to be my #1 steamer, and then they went out of business. So I got this one, and I really love the results so far. So typically the next day I'll get in the shower and use this pre-poo detangler before I shampoo. I've switched over to a hydrating shampoo, and then I'll put in my K18 mask since I just got my hair colored, and then follow it up with a deep conditioner mask. This one's from Brazil. Water is your best friend when it comes to frizz-free curls, especially if you're like me and you have low porosity hair. So I mix a little bit more than a quarter size amount of the leave-in conditioner and cream. I apply that throughout all of my hair and brush it through so that all of the product is coated evenly throughout my hair. Adding too much conditioner and cream will weigh your hair down, giving you less volume. This trick is a game changer. I learned it from the Kaba curls. So you're going to want to separate from your eyebrows back, and all of that hair is going to be the hair that goes to the front, and that's what's going to give you the most volume. And then I follow up with just a small amount of gel and section each piece. Before I apply my mousse, I'm adding water to each section to make sure that it's fully saturated. Then I brush the product through so I make sure every piece is evenly coated, and I'll finger coil some pieces that I think need a little bit more help. This is what my hair looks like immediately after styling. Then I take my favorite Dyson and just diffuse the ends till they're about 80% dry. I'm very lightly tapping at the ends, trying not to manipulate the hair, and then I go under my professional hair dryer for about 25 minutes. And this is what it looks like after it's dry. My hair likes argan oil, so that's what I use to break the cast, and that's also what I use to separate the curls. And since I didn't use too much gel, this cast is actually soft and really hydrated. This is the only method that I found that will make my curls last a week or more. I also sleep every night with a bonnet on. So one thing I learned is anytime there's a little piece that just is not cooperating, cut it off because your curls will absolutely thank you. As the days go on, I separate my hair more to get more volume throughout the week. And this is what my hair looked like the next day. Super defined, bouncy curls. As the days go on, I get more and more volume, and I feel like I love it even more on day 3 or 4. I'll put a list of all the products I used in the caption below.